Hello, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Health Empath, and I just like doing these little talks and the way I feel about things. Well, the cat hangs out. He's like Shannon, girl I used to know. She's called. He's communing with his spirit guides. Right now, he's looking at a squirrel that's getting some crackers I left out that were stale. Can you see it? Ooh, it's right there. Is the little stand. He's coming down to get. So light him that way. We can put my back to the street. I have a rug on the fence to impede the dog's sight because I have one that directs on the. Because she gets kind of surly when she sees people she doesn't like, and a lot of people pass by she doesn't like, so she'll take it out on her brother. So I impede the sight, but it's not so bad. It's nice to look at. I was going to cut it down the middle and extend it on past and hold it up with zip ties. But I just soon move before I put any more effort into anything else. So anyway, I was just getting a feel as to how things are because I wasn't paying attention for a few hours when I got to go do some laundry. See my friend, freaking man. See the way me and my friends clown around, freaking earthly types. World people, 3D types, normal people, they don't freaking get our humor, man. And I freaking love it. I love to be able to freaking make fun of my discrepancies as I see them. I said, well, they're not my discrepancies, they're other people's discrepancies, but they're the circumstances which my life is, so they are, in turn, my discrepancies. I was telling her how I found out that, I said, I bet you don't know a lot of people that find out that they're retarded and and a bastard at like 42, 43. She couldn't. And I said, yeah, I did. I found out that was a rough year. That was the year I started, I hit the bottle again after like 13, 12 years sober. I'm like, I found out I was also too much. I found out I was a retarded bastard at 42, and because I put the pieces together, and that I had like a puzzle of my life, and that I was diagnosed, in fact, at a young age as autistic or Asperger's or whatever. Different thinking, not mainstream, but there were places, different classes for freaking kids like me. They were just remedial. They were just the most basic, so I could just freaking get by, just to get through school because they didn't know what else to do with me. And I was bored, and I was the one that acted out and was, but I always tried to act out in a way that didn't hurt other people. There's a couple times that I had made fun at someone for a laugh at their expense directly, and their look on their face did not feel good to me. So with my humor, I try not to make fun of anyone, and I don't know. And the way I look at like the word retard, I actually, other people impede my progress. So I look at the rest of the world, the general population, is that. So it's all how you look at things, When you like me and you look at things all kinds of way, whatever. The fence is like beauty; it's in the eye of the beholder. I don't take offense because it just makes me mad and takes my energy and wears me out. And frankly, the older I get, I don't got the energy to waste on freaking knuckleheads, So I just pay attention to the high vibers. People that when I leave, see you later, my retarded bastard. It's just, I freaking love it, man. I'm like, that's how people should be able to speak freely and openly without, having to freaking listen to people talk about how freaking ridiculously offended they are. Just don't get offended. Just don't care what people say, man. Just realize that where people are coming from is on them. You spot it, you got it. I've always had people look at me I'll hang out with Stan Lee and his spirit guides. Anyway, so the vibe I got when I got home, I got to go to the market too. I had a cool interaction there, I'm always connecting with people. Just in line, talking to people of all ages, getting their feel on the collective and how they feel about things, In all ages, people are wanting something better. That's for sure. And I got a way. I got a way to get people to a better world. You know? How about what if people got paid by merit? With their good intentions, with their moral fiber and code, you know? Because I mean, there's algorithms. You can see what everybody's looking at. Why don't you? What if freaking somebody? What if like society got paid like $10 a day for not looking at porn, for not, you know, like what if there's like a moral aptitude and you got paid for that, you know? Whenever you donate to charity, or like I checked in here to freaking hang out with, you know, whatever, something that's gonna add some positivity to the world, $5, $10, you know, because there's too many people that are paying themselves 140,000, 120,000, 180,000 sports figures. They make millions of dollars, and it's disgusting. I see a world where people are living by their merits. Because shoot, if I got paid for my good intention and being of service to people, I'd be able to travel wherever I wanted. I'd be able to go wherever I wanted. I'd be able to do whatever I wanted. And people, wouldn't that be cool if we lived in a world that people could just do that, but by the merit, by their integrity? Because look how much people would want to do better. And then once you start doing better, you know, it feels good, and then they're getting the freaking benefits of being of service to mankind. Then, you know, they realize that as long as that they can go someplace and they have a safe place to retreat, that money doesn't even really matter, because it doesn't. It's not even real. It's a made-up man construct. So I got my stomach's upset, and it's anxiety, it's nerves. I've always been real sensitive. It tells me my gut feeling. And I know that there's a lot of frickin' since 8:30 this morning. I know that Indonesia. Oh, that's a good call, dude. I'll get back with you in a minute, homie. Uh, but since 8:30 this morning in Indonesia, there's been one in Fiji. I mean, the Pacific Rim is shaking. You know, as above, so below. And look at all the crap that's going on top of the planet. All the pressure that's building on top. It's building inside too. So people need to hurry up and get in a freaking peaceful state so Mama Earth can chill out. Because if there's too, it's the pressure. It's people just chilled out. Then Mother Earth can release her pressure in a way, because dude, I don't like being right, you know, and I don't want to be right in what I see. I don't, and I don't want to give it power either. But I see big earth changes, like biblical earth changes, like what makes geology when rocks look like they've been shot up out of the sky with molten stuff, you know, for a few generations, people haven't really seen that. There hasn't been really record of things like that happening, and we're gonna freaking see it. We're gonna see earth changes like that. So, and we're gonna see things that, because, you know, people are gotta see that. I mean, it's just I don't want to get too far into it today, but as above, so below. People need to meditate. People need to freaking start thinking about the best possible lives for themselves, and stop thinking about their fears, because they're making them happen. They're making them happen. So stop freaking out about stuff. Stop thinking, wondering, you know, stop tying negative outcomes to freaking any situation in your life. And actually, right now, don't tie any positive outcomes to any situation in your life, because you'll be selling yourself short. So there's a lot of, I just know that there's a lot of anxiety in the world, and people, I'm gonna go in and meditate myself and take about 40 minutes, I think. I'm not even gonna try for an hour today. I'm just gonna try it, because I know a lot of anxiety. I'm freaking feeling it for the collective. Because I didn't look at the news much today. I know more of that bull crap going on in D.C. They're just ridiculous human beings. I don't even recognize them as people. They're just like chess pieces. I'm a king. I'm a queen. Listen to me. Let's put these people here. Oh, Lord, go to pawns. And kids, do yourself a favor and watch a freaking movie called Trading Places, because they've been freaking doing the elite, the elites, the proper, the people with manners. No, the ones that just say we're like the freaking dude that's about to be the king of England. He freaking was even recorded having a private conversation about the desire of wanting to be his significant other's tampon. I'm like, this is the mentality of the people that have all the closed purses. And this is all the stuff that's dying because the world wasn't supposed to be like this, and there's a natural law. And so Mom Nature's about to take the reins. Stuff's gonna get wild. And I was like talking to Mom today. I was like, Mom, I said, I said, there are places in Oregon we could potentially get a freaking flood situation here. I said, there's a hill right around the corner from where we live. If something like that happened, I would put us all on the truck. We'd go to the top of the hill because the rest of the world would just be trying to get out of town, and it wouldn't even, unless you go, I don't know enough back roads to do that. So I would just go up there and wait it out. And if the water rose higher than that peak, then we'd all go together at least. You know what I mean? Then again, as I remind myself, do not tie outcomes to any situation. At the same time, you got to be prepared. And I am prepared, for situations if something happened. If we had to bug out, because I'm used to bugging out, But I did see that there's more shootings and stuff and like that, and people are just scared. And I'm going to end up on this. I don't want to go too long. Mom and I were talking yesterday. I said, what happens is people either deal with their emotions or they don't. And they get to the point in time in their life, people live long enough, and some people have disappointment and disappoint more so than others, and they're more sensitivity for whatever reason. And what happens is they get to a point that when they get disappointed again, they're not just feeling that disappointment, they're feeling the vibration of every collective disappointment they've ever had in their life. And what's happening now is some spirits are feeling that from past lives too. So it's not just this incarnate. So when something happens, their wife, their loved one just says, I don't feel like I like you, and whatever it is, whatever, your pet dies, your loved one, your parent, whatever huge loss that shakes you to your core, that shocks your spirit, whatever does that. Whatever does that. My train of thought derailed because I got too excited. Damn it. I'll remember on the playback and probably come back later and do a video. So I guess that's divine, and that's me. Yep. Saying part 2 later. Hope you have a rad evening. Peace.